कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai 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 Gauranga, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura. जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजगाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्री प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिवास ठाकुर की श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल बड़दास रघुनाथ सदगोस्वामी प्रभु की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की कंदनी यमुनमयी भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की हरि नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रमी की Nittai Gaura Premanande, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Daivim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. We're reading today from Bhagavad Gita chapter 14, text 3. Shloka 3. Mama yonir mahad brahma tasmin garbham dadhamyaham sambhavah sarva bhutanam tato bhavati bharata. I repeat, chapter 14, text 3. Mama yonir mahad brahma tasmin garbham dadhamyaham sambhavah sarva bhutanam tadho bhavati bharata. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation: the total material substance called Brahman is the source of birth, and it is that Brahman that I impregnate, making possible the births of all living beings, O son of Bharata. Purport: this is an explanation of the world. Everything that takes place is due to the combination of Kshetra and Kshetrajna, the body and the spirit soul. This combination of material nature and the living entity is made possible by the Supreme God Himself. The Mahat Tattva is the total cause of the total cosmic manifestation, and that total substance of the material cause, in which there are three modes of nature, is sometimes called Brahman. The Supreme Personality impregnates that total substance, and thus innumerable universes become possible. This total material substance, the Mahat Tattva, is described as Brahman in the Vedic literature, Mundaka Upanishad. Tasmat etad brahmanama rupam annam cha jayate. The Supreme Person impregnates that Brahman with the seeds of the living entities. The 24 elements beginning from earth, water, fire and air are all material energy, and they constitute what is called Mahat Brahma, or the great Brahman, the material nature. As explained in the 7th chapter, beyond this there is another superior nature, the living entity. Into material nature, the superior nature is mixed by the will of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and therefore all living entities are born of the material nature. The scorpion lays its eggs in piles of rice. And sometimes it is said that the scorpion is born out of rice, but the rice is not the cause of the scorpion. Actually, the eggs were laid by the mother. Similarly, material nature is not the cause of the birth of the living entities. The seed is given by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and they only seem to come out as products of material nature. Thus every living entity, according to his past activities, has a different body, created by this material nature, so that the entity can enjoy or suffer according to his past deeds. The Lord is the cause of all the manifestations of living entities in this material world. Om Tat Sat Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namani. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarni. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'd like to welcome all of you to this Sunday evening program. We are seated at the lotus feet of their Lordships Jagannath, Balaram and Subhadra Devi and Srila Prabhupada, and we hope to get some understanding of this nice shloka that we read today as a take home for all of you on the weekend. Manayonir Mahat Brahma Tasmin Garbham Dadami Aham, I. Krishna is speaking here. I impregnate the womb of material nature, and material nature becomes pregnant with living entities and then delivers the living entities. Big time conception, mega, super mega conception is described. Krishna is the father. In the next shloka we will say, Aham bija pradapita Sarvayonishu Kaunteya Murtayah Sambhavanti Jaha Tasam Brahmamahad Yonir Aham Bija Pradapita. Bija means seed. Bija Pradapita means seed giving father. Aham, I am the seed giving father. I impregnate the souls, living entities, into the total material nature, and material nature delivers in different bodies, birds, animals, trees, human beings, demigods. Different species of life come with different bodies out of material nature. People will think that material nature is producing everybody, but it is not true. Aham bija pradapita. I am the one who is producing Prabhupada giving the brilliant example of scorpions coming from rice is not correct. Mother scorpion comes and lays his eggs in the rice, and the rice becomes a very nice atmosphere for the eggs to hatch. Baby scorpions come out, and people with less bit of knowledge will think, hey, rice is producing scorpion. Rice is producing scorpions. Of course, that's the last thing you want to come out of rice. Scorpions who will bite you black and blue. However, the example is that scorpions are not coming from rice. Scorpions are coming from scorpions. Scorpions are coming from scorpions. Same way, living beings come from the Supreme Living Being. They are not coming from matter, material nature, matter produced. That is not the reason for all of us coming. So if you read the Bhagavad Gita, you will know where are you coming from. If somebody asks you, who are you, where are you coming from? You will of course say, I'm coming from Bhakti, my name is Arumugam. My house is in Bhakti. Actually, that is a very simple question and simple answer in this material world. But if somebody asks you a foundational question, or you ask yourself, who am I? Deeply, mostly you don't have an answer for that. The answer is here. Everybody is coming from the Supreme Lord. Living beings are not coming out of chance combination of chemicals. You have the chemical theory. All of a sudden, boom.
I am impregnating, and this material world is created for that purpose. So, you are coming from where? You are coming from the Supreme Brahman, Krishna. That is your origin. Aham bija pradapita. Who is your father? Krishna. Mentioned here in Bhagavad Gita. That is why you must read the Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise you will say, I am a chance production of some chemical combination many millions of years back in the primordial soup. From there first came the unicellular organism, amoeba, paramecium, and then from there onwards it multiplied and complicated, and one fine day it became a big fish, and then it came onto the shores and then got legs and then walked up and became an animal, and it became completely wrong. Completely wrong. But we'll smile and say it is wrong and go ahead and send our children to study this and write exam and score brilliant marks on nonsense ignorance. Although you know it is wrong, you want your children to study it and score marks on it. Ignorance. You see, people become gold medalists because of ignorance. Because they don't know where they are from. But here in the Bhagavad Gita, I am Sarvayonishu Kaunteya, Sarvayonishu Kaunteya, Murtaya, Sambhavanti Jaha. All sorts of living entities coming from different types of wombs, yoni. They are all originating in me. Asham Brahma Mahadyoni Aham Bija Pradapita. I am the seed-giving father. Just see what information is given. This is not very important information. My father is Krishna. Because he mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita there. It is not theory. It is practical. This is happening even today. Of course, you will ask another question, but my father's name is Shanmugam. I am from Pidapatti, my name is Armugam. But I know that I was born to my father only. Where your father came from? You have a grandfather. Where did your grandfather come from? Great-grandfather. If you trace like that, you will have to go land up somewhere. It's Krishna. Krishna is saying that I am the origin of everything material and spiritual in this world. Right? So all questions are answered. We don't have to sit and do research where I came from, study, all sorts of things and put it under the microscope and find out a very difficult way and then go in the wrong track, conclude wrong things. Directly, Bhagavad Gita says so. We are all coming from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. This is recorded here in Bhagavad Gita. So therefore, whatever we see in front of us people, they are all not the bodies that they have. They are all spirit souls. As spirit souls, you are eternal, forever. The bodies may change. Different types of bodies you may take. From one life to the other, to the other, to the other, your bodies may change. In this lifetime itself, your body will change. From boyhood, Dehino asmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam jara. Even in this lifetime, your body is changing. Tata deham tata prapti dhiras satyana mudhyati. A dhira, a sober person understands this. That you are not this body. You have many different types of bodies that you have taken for so many janmas. They don't always look the same. You may be animal, you may be dog, you may be cat, you may be fly, bird in the sky, you may be demigod, you may be human being, you may be born Pidapatti, your name is Armukam. It's only one of the many bodies that you have taken. You are not this body, your name is only temporarily the name of this body. Right? Today, people are very worried. Oh, my body, myself, my identity. Nobody else should do it. I am unique. There's nobody like me. Especially very famous personalities. They are actors. Somebody is coming alive from the speaker. They are great personalities, actors, models, sportsmen, musicians, and in the media they are known to be great. And today, with the advancement of technology, famous people, some mischievous fellows in somewhere, they are developing this whole program and morphing things together and producing great film actors. I don't want to talk about the names of these people, but I never did that. But here is a video of you doing it. But it's not me. No, it is you. Look at the face. Look at the voice also. I can fake it. I can fake your voice, I can fake your face, I can fake a whole video and say that you were in this place doing this. But I was not there. On this day I was somewhere in America. But here is a video of you. I produced it using AI. So people are very worried. Now they are copyright. My voice, my individuality, my face, copyrighted. Nobody can use it. This is a world now. My voice, my face, nobody can use it. If you use it, you have to pay for it. But actually, you are not this body. You've got so many different types of bodies. You were as a child having
body,
a
as a
body,
young man
as a
having
young
a
man
body,
having
as
a
an old
body,
man
as an
having
old
another
man
body,
having another body,
and
and
you die.
when you die, you'll have a completely different look.
Your body is changing
The
even
body
now.
is changing even now.
Deep faking is
Deep
happening even
faking is
now
happening even now
without using
without
artificial
using
intelligence.
artificial intelligence.
Material nature is
Material
already
nature is
changing your
already
body.
changing your
And in
body.
the next
And in the
lifetime,
next lifetime, you will have a completely different body.
maybe you did so many sinful activities, you'll be born as a dog in Vietnam somewhere. And in Vietnam, they eat dogs also. And you will die. Who knows? Even if you have done very pious things, you may be born somewhere else in a different way, completely different body, situation and circumstances. Material nature is producing so many bodies. Is it also deep fake bodies? Because you are not the body. You are not the body. You are spirit soul. And many different types of bodies you have taken. What to speak of AI working very hard to produce another facial looking of you as a deep fake. Actually, Bhagavad Gita tells us this body is also a fake. It's not the body. You are not the body. It's deep fake, deeper fake, and deepest fake. If you think, I am this body, I am spirit soul, I am part and parcel of Krishna, I am coming from Krishna, I go back to Krishna. In my spiritual realm, in the spiritual world, I exist. This truth is mentioned here in Bhagavad Gita. But in material life, we become very concerned about our temporary identity between birth and death. We worry about our face, our boutique, our makeup, our surgery and health and so many things. And anyway, one day you'll die and that body goes. You're born again and again you're in anxiety about all these things. Again you die. You've already done it millions of times. Bahunam, Janmanam. Many lifetimes you have taken. So, this body is also one type of fake body. What to speak of, deep fake. But you must understand, by reading Bhagavad Gita, I am not this body at all. I am not this body at all. I am spiritual personality. Forever. It's only my body that is changing. I am a constant, eternal, spiritual, living entity. This is really wonderful news. I don't die. I don't change. Nobody can fake me. I have a unique ID. When I connect with Krishna, I have a unique ID. I am known by that. That's why generally, Jivere Surupahoy Krishnere Nityadas. Tapan Mishra, a great devotee of the Lord, was troubled with this question, who am I, who am I? And he asked many people, many scholars, many great, thought persons. They were not able to tell him. But whatever answer they gave, he was not able to fully comprehend and be satisfied with it. In a dream, he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And he was told by somebody, if you go to Gauranga, he will give you the correct answer. So he was in Bangladesh at that time. So he went and met Nimai Pandit, at that time he was called. And he submitted himself, very troubled by this question, who am I? And I am not satisfied with what everybody is saying. Please tell me, what is my identity? Lord Chaitanya, Nimai Pandit told him, you Jiver Surupa Hoi Krishner Nitya Dasa. Your Surupa, your real ID, originally, Surupa, you are Krishner Nitya Dasa. You are Krishna's eternal servant. That is your ID. Like Krishna says here, Aham Bija Pradapita. I am the seed giving father. Tapan Mishra became very pleased when he heard this from Nimai. And he said, thank you. I feel very satisfied. Actually, you will become very satisfied. Yayatma suprasiddhati. Fulfilled, happy and satisfied when you realize that I and the Supreme Lord Krishna are deeply related forever. He is my father. He is my well-wishing friend. Sukhridam sarva bhutanam. Gyatvamam shantim richati. You become very peaceful if you understand I am your best friend, I am your father, I'll do everything for you, I'll protect you. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye janaha paryupasate tesham nityabhyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyam. I'll protect you, I'll give you all your needs. When you actually come to understand this, you become very free. Then you no more think that I am this body and all the things associated with the body and the material situation will lighten away. And you will be very happy. I belong to Krishna. That is why you see here stories of great devotees. They have realized this. This is the meaning of self-realization. This is the meaning of God realization. This is the meaning of Brahman realization. This is the meaning of ultimate realization. When they have understood this, they become happy. You will see, although I don't have anything material with me, I am very, very happy. Because it's a natural tendency of the soul to be happy. Satchitananda. Right? So, sometimes devotees ask, I remember when we bought this land first time, the landlord, one of them, was having an argument with me because he had signed agreement with us and he had already sold the land. But he signed agreement after that. And we did not know about it. So I told him, how you can do this? It is not the same. He said, I'll do what I want. Who are you? What do you have with you? Who are you? I am owning 16 crores worth property and I have this, I have that. He started selling so many things. Who are you? You don't have anything with you. I just smiled. And he said, I told him that I have God with me, I have Krishna with me. Which means including your property also, it belongs to Krishna. I told him this because I belong to Krishna and Krishna owns everything. He has said that in Bhagavad Gita. Even you belong to him, your property also belongs to him. And I started smiling and all the other people with him started laughing. And he became very serious. And he said, what I will do, you see. I said, I'm telling the truth from Bhagavad Gita. You ask me, who are you, what do you know, what do you have with you? I'm speaking the truth from Bhagavad Gita. But why is it making you angry? Why is it making you angry? You told me, you asked a question, who are you, what do you have with you? You don't know anything. I was just a young brahmachari and I gave him an answer from Bhagavad Gita and I smiled. I am not worried. Nothing belongs to me. Even this property, which we are registering in the name of the International Society for Krishna, does not belong to me. It belongs to Krishna. Right? And they're paying you money and buying it. It's not that you're giving free. You're paying money and buying it. It will anyway become the property of Krishna. I am very sure, I told him. And he became angry. And he said, you don't have anything with you. Who are you? At that time I understood that this man has got everything and he is full of anxiety. He's full of anxiety. So it is not that our identity comes from possessing all these things. Our identity becomes freed, becomes unburdened, light, only when we are understanding our connection with Krishna. All these are false possessions, including the identity that I am this body. I have a great material position in this society, in this world. I am known like this. Everything will finish. That's why we must cultivate this understanding, and this is called self-realization. Who are you? This is what I am. Jivere Surupuhoi Krishnera Nityadasa. That's why this morning we were recollecting how Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, two very powerful, great personalities, materially very powerful, very rich, very learned, very educated, very high-class family. They met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Ramakeli by falling on the road, keeping a piece of fallen straw from the street in their teeth and begging. People think so many things about us. We are great, we are that. What? Kayami, kene amare jare tapatraya. Who am I? Why am I suffering these threefold miseries in this world? I don't know. Exhibited their ignorance to the Lord. The Lord became very pleased with their humility. Although you are so famous, although everybody talks about you, although you are the Nawab Hussain Shah's main private confidential secretary and ministers and everything, you have access to everything, you are coming to me, falling on the street and then asking, who am I? Please tell me. Your humility breaks my heart, the Lord told them. So if we sincerely seek to know who we are, and we submit to Krishna, and we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna will bless us with the understanding. On our own, we will not be able to get the understanding. But by the blessings of Krishna, we will get that understanding. And we will become very happy in self-realization. So I want you to take this message home. Krishna is your Father. He is mentioned here, seed-giving Father. Believe in it. Have faith in it. Connect yourself to Krishna. Or rather, reconnect yourself with Krishna. That process is called yoga. In this age, if you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, it's a very easy way of becoming a yogi, reconnecting yourself with Krishna. Krishna himself has come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and told us, please do this. That is why we have started this session by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra in Kirtan, Sankirtan. This is very pleasing to the Lord. It is also awakening ourselves, bringing out your real identity. And if you take this home and you also chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, by taking a bead and chanting on it, you will carry this further in your life and you will be successful. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Devotees, if you have any doubts or clarifications, you can ask Maharaj. Maharaj will clarify.
Hare Krishna. Is fate real?
Pardon?
Is fate real?
Is fate real?
Fate.
F-A-T-E. Yeah. Is it real? Depends on what you understand by fate. Destiny. Fate. Yes. It is real and not real, both together. If you don't know your spiritual identity, if you don't have connection with God, if you are not religiously oriented to develop that connection, then it is very real for you. And if you develop that connection, if you become spiritualized, then fate does not matter. In spite of so-called fate, you live in a different reality. You overcome the fate, so-called illusory reality, and you live in a different reality. That's mentioned by Krishna. Bhaktya mam vijanati yavanyaschashma tatvatah tato mam tatvato jnatva vishyate tad anantaram. My devotee who has become connected with me, he lives in me in a different reality. Fate and all does not matter. He overcomes all these material situations and he lives in a different reality. So fate is real if you don't have connection with God. If you have connection with God, fate is not real. You can overcome it.
Hare Krishna. Anybody have any other doubts or questions? You can ask in Tamil as well, or Hindi. Thank you. Hare Krishna. 1 minute.
Hare Krishna, Swamiji. What is our duty to our parents when they are gone?
What is our duty to our
Parents,
Yeah.
after they have left. Do we,
after they have left?
yeah, they have gone to God. So, do we,
Well, you're asking whether there is any duty after they have left from this world.
yeah, like taking care of their, whatever they left? Is it,
I didn't hear that properly. Taking care of whatever they left.
yes, they have left a lot of things for the next generation.
You speak louder, please. I can't hear you.
do we, okay, for example, if they have left some property, is it okay to sell it?
Well, what do you want me to say? If your father owns a property, right now you have become the rightful owner of the property legally. You want me to answer legally, socially, culturally, spiritually, religiously. I can give different types of answers to you. But if that is a great problem to you, well, your father is no more, your parents are no more. You are the legal owners of the property. So, it's yours. You can do what you want with it. If you say that I'm afraid if I sell the property, my father will come back and yell at me, shout at me or something, if you have some beliefs like that, then maybe you should do some compensation for that. It depends on what you are. Sometimes people want to do what the father desired, parents desired. So let me do according to that. If there is nothing that they specifically desired, then you do according to your decision. Right? Actually, everything belongs to Krishna, is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Isavashyam idam sarvam yadkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena punjita ma grida kasya suttanam. In the Isopanishad it's mentioned. Isavashyam idam sarvam, everything belongs to God. Actually, not to your parents, not to you also. You are temporary custodians according to your karma. Even in the government law it is mentioned all lands are possessed by the government, including your land and my land and any land. Anytime they want, they can take it back. You are only temporary custodian. Legally, even if you have a property document, all land is under the government. If it's an emergency, they can take it from you. They may give you some compensation if you ask. They don't give you also, they have a right to take. You can't fight legally. Even here it is like that. Sometimes they want to lay a big flyover bridge, they will occupy, they'll take the land. And everybody will shout, yell, they don't care. They want to put this place. You want to build a big road, here is your compensation for you. You can fight case, mostly they don't win it. Legally, it's not possible. So, actually, everything belongs to God. So if your parents have taught you that, then you know what to do with it. Whatever you need for your sustenance, for your this thing, you may use it accordingly. You should be more dedicated to God. You should be more dedicated to Krishna, as is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, and go ahead with life. Take these decisions. You're also going to die. You're also going to die very soon, right? Yeah. And your father also thought the same thing about his father. So this thinking may be there. Gone, dead, gone, gone. Now they may be born somewhere else, who knows? While you are worried about them, they are somewhere else doing something else. They don't remember you. That's all the connection is. Only in this lifetime. Right? So go and do what is practical for you. You should spend your time and energy trying to connect with Krishna. As is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, these things are automatically dealt with materially. When we focus on our spiritual duties, the material duties automatically settle themselves very easily. Okay?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, you said that is Krishna is the seed-giving father. Then who is the mother? So we give much importance to mother. Mada, Pida, then only father comes. Please explain.
Well, mother is material nature. Mamayonir Mahat Brahma Tasmin Garbham Dadamyaham. Prakriti, material nature, is giving the bodies. Bodies are made out of, like it's mentioned, we read in the purport, Bhumi Rapo Analo Vayu Kam Mano Buddhi Revacha. 8 elemental aspects of matter. That is explained. Matter is made out of Bhumi Rapo Analo Vayu Kam. And that material body is made out of these 8 elements. Is produced from material nature. And the mother is material nature and the father is the Supreme Lord. That is explained here in Bhagavad Gita. So, likening that, the male and the female similarly produce children in this material world. The children become, the father and mother, the children call them father and mother because I came from your body. You gave me the body. The mother gave the body, the father gave the seed. Right? So, similar micro and macro. Macro means huge, overarching production. Micro is small production. So in the material world, the same thing is mapped down. And secondary, tertiary creation also is occurring. In the creation, the first creation is done by the Lord, second creation is done by Brahma. He produces all the different types of shapes and sizes and designs for different bodies. It's called Visarga. Sarga is creation, Visarga is secondary creation. Then all these bodies, they also produce tertiary creation. By combining together, and they also produce babies, younger ones. Now your question is, why more importance is given to the father? That does not matter, father, mother and all that. It's the same spirit, soul only. It's just that the body is different. And this body has got a function of carrying the seed. And this body has got a function of producing the body, the physical body. You don't know when you become pregnant as a mother, how it is working inside, how the body is produced. Material nature producing inside your body. You don't know anything about it. You don't know the mechanics of it, how it is done. It's a mystical thing, magical thing happening. Although There may be a mother, she may be happy she is pregnant. She does not know how the body is being built up inside. You don't know. I think she's trying to say me. You don't know how it is being produced. Isn't it? So, it is all happening by material nature's fantastic factory. We don't know about it. We are just instruments. We are tools. Right? So, it's not the thing to compare. How you can say that I am, the male is superior, female is superior, that's not the point. From material estimation, in the material world judgment, you may say somebody is rich, somebody is poor, somebody is tall, short, somebody is more capable, somebody is less capable. But all these things does not matter in the matter of these things in creation. Because you don't know anything about it. You are not actually involved. You are used by material nature, by Prakriti. So, since you don't know much about it, you can't make a judgment and say this is superior or that is superior. For the child, mother plays an important role. Father also plays an important role. So this is a design. This is the way it operates. We can't question why it is like that as conditioned souls. Inside the prison house, you can't ask why you gave kanji like this. They give you one slap. Rascal, you are a criminal here. And we ask you, kanji, you got some kanji, at least be happy. Why is the kanji without salt? Why you did not give this thing karam in it? Why you did not give me this vegetable? They give you one slap and give you 2 more whips. You are a criminal. Just eat what is given to you. Actually, our situation is like that. We are conditioned souls. We are born in a particular body. We don't control that situation. We don't know how it's happening. But as soon as it happens, we celebrate it and we think we celebrate the birthday, we celebrate this, in total ignorance about what is happening. So it does not matter whether it is the male body or the female body, we are forced to play our roles. We should rather be interested in following the instructions given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Connect with him. We should be more interested in connecting with him. That is important. So, of course, in the material estimate for people as guidelines in the material world, many things are mentioned. Oh, you must respect your father, you must respect your mother, your parents should be respected. All these are good instructions for material life. But that alone is not enough. Because we'll die anyway. We should understand the afterlife. We should understand who we are. So those things are more important for us to know. Right? That is the instruction of the Bhagavad Gita. It does not say that you must not do some of these things and value. We do value that. We do have great value for parents, for mother, for father. We culture that basically because the parents are supposed to teach their children about this. Then only you can call yourself father and mother and parents. That is mentioned also in the Bhagavad. True parents will teach their children about Krishna, about Bhagavad Gita, and culture them that you are not the body. I am actually not really your father. I am only your material father, biological father. Your spiritual father is Krishna. You must teach and give. Then only your real father. Then only your real mother. That is Vedic education. All the children were sent to the Gurukula. And 5 years old, to stay in the forest with the Rishi, to the Muni, the Gurukula, and they be taught. He will come back only when he is 25 years old. 20 years, brahmacharya, study, education, austerity, penance, learning to follow authority of the Guru, discipline, everything is taught. Then he becomes a very mature, well-educated person, well-behaved, with high character. And then he knows the goal of life and he follows that. This is education, right? So parents are supposed to make this happen. The modern world is so difficult. So Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada has started this International Society for Krishna Consciousness to give children, to give parents, to give youth and everybody education that is missing in the so-called education schools. And in this way, we may also develop our spiritual life. Okay? Thank you. I hope that helps you. We have another question.
Hare Krishna. In the course of your discourse today, Swamiji, you referred to AI, artificial intelligence, the recent development in science and technology that is revolutionizing the whole world today. But I consider that it is nothing new, but only an offshoot of what is already existing in our Bhagavad Gita. Kindly explain.
Bhagavad Gita teaches us real intelligence. Bhagavad Gita is teaching you about real intelligence, which you have forgotten about. Science has come out with some artificial intelligence. It has termed it artificial. That means there's something called real. The fact that you have termed it artificial means there is something real. That real intelligence also we have forgotten. Actually, according to Bhagavad Gita, we are also running on artificial intelligence only. Because we are thinking I am this body. We are under illusion of Maya, which explains very nicely. So, I think the artificial intelligence is very interesting and important for waking up everybody to understand it's not only machines, deep learning, machine learning, encoding and all that they are operating on our embedded intelligence that we have given them and invested them with. You also, since you think you are matter, I am this body, since you think that you came out of some chance combination of chemicals in a primordial soup some time back, your intelligence also is artificial only. Real intelligence is for those who study Krishna's instructions in Bhagavad Gita. Their real intelligence will become awakened. They are not afraid of AI. They are not afraid. Right? When your real intelligence awakens up because of your spiritual awakening, then you can deal with anything. AI is not a threat. That's my comment. Yes. Only reality, no deep fake. Thank you. Yes, you have a question?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Does karma has power of changing destiny?
Does karma have power of changing destiny? I thought karma and destiny are more or less the same. Well, you can't change your karma by another karma. You can change your karma by connecting with Krishna. That is explained by Krishna in the 18th chapter. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam braja aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchah. If you surrender to me, connect with me, become my devotee and become associated with me, I will wipe out all your karma bank balance. Ma sucha, don't be afraid. Krishna is saying. So, the way to change your karma is to become a devotee, connect with Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gradually, this change will occur. That is given in Bhagavad Gita. Do you want to change your karma?
No, sir.
No. You are happy with your karma. Actually, you must also, along with karma, do your dharma also. Dharma means knowing yourself as spirit soul. Karma means living the material life because of this body and this material situation. You have two things. Your conditioned life and your constitutional life. You may have to do certain duties because of your karma in conditioned life, material world. You must also do your constitutional life, that is called dharma, sanatana dharma. We have two types of dharma, material dharma and spiritual dharma. Both must be performed together. That's why you are called a religious person, if you do both together. If you do only the material part of it, it's not called religious. Right? So please do your dharma also, along with your karma.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Some people have these evil traits almost congenitally. Right from the childhood, they have evil traits.
Evil traits.
And they are cunning.
Okay.
They try to outwit others. They do wrong things. Even if they know about this Krishna consciousness, they don't get connected to that. They keep doing that. They end up as either offenders or criminals, whether being caught or not. So why is this? This is karma or?
Well, definitely it is because of association. Karanam gunasangasya sadasat yoni janmashu. Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita, the living entity, the spirit soul, is free to act according to his desires. Especially if he does not have education about all these things. He will very easily get attracted to wrong things. By default, everybody will do the wrong thing in this world. That's the nature of the material world. That's why the soul comes in this material world, especially in a human body, it's a great opportunity to learn the right things and change. So as a human being, we must get educated in spiritual life. We must read Bhagavad Gita, because this is the way the world works. This is how you are. This is how God is. This is how the world is. All this is explained here. So when we get educated, when we have knowledge, then we know right from wrong.
They are so
then
addicted.
you may not do the wrong thing, you may do the right thing. And in good association, you will continue to do the right thing and stop the wrong thing. Association is very important. They should have association with people who know right and wrong and are doing the right thing. Most people are nice people actually. It is just that the way the education is, the lifestyle is, the economy is, how it is set up, unfortunately, they all become directed in the wrong way. That's why our founder said that we must have a group of people, society somewhere should show a model of what is the right thing to do. So he established the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. People who will preach, live the Gita and show a model to others. This is the right way to do things. It doesn't mean that we don't enjoy life nicely. We have a great time. You can follow Krishna's instructions and still live a wonderful life, full of energy, full of enjoyment, full of happiness by doing the right things and living a life of a gentleman, a civilized human being. That's possible. So if we show that as a model, then slowly people will change by associating with this people. So we need association. That's what you're asking for. These type of people whom you're talking about have not seen good things, have not experienced good things. Some of them have had a very turbulent childhood.
They are addicted.
They are addicted, all this, because all wrong things they have done. And nobody has shown them the right thing. Maybe some love, some affection, some belonging, some family, and everything they have not seen. Unfortunate. In Kali Yuga, you see this often happening. So, it's very important for all of us to have association, to see good people, to be with good people, and in this way, make our life better. Thank you.
Krishna, we profusely thank His Holiness Swami Maharaj for his wonderful discourse and also clarifying many doubts asked by all the devotees. Thank you very much, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, kindly seated a couple of minutes. Hare Krishna, நம்ம திருக்கோவிலில் எண்ணற்ற பக்தர்கள் பல சேவைகளை பல வருடங்களாக செய்துட்டு வர்றாங்க. ஆனால் பல பேர் செய்யக்கூடிய சேவைகள் நமக்கு தெரியும். ஆனால் நம்மளுடைய திரைக்கு பின்னால் நம்ம பல பக்தர்கள் பல சேவைகள் செஞ்சுட்டு வர்றாங்க. அப்படி திரைக்கு பின்னால் பெரிய பெரிய சேவைகளை செஞ்சுட்டு அரவிந்த பிரபு உங்களுக்கு பல பேருக்கு தெரியல. அவர் வந்து கடந்த கோவிட் சமயத்தில் நம்ம திருக்கோவில் நடத்தப்பட்ட 18 நாட்கள் 18 அத்தியாயம் இந்த பகவத்கீதை கோர்ஸில் ஆரம்பித்து இப்போ தொடர்ந்து இந்த பக்தி சாஸ்திரி போன்ற பலவிதமான பக்தி வேதாந்த அகாடமியில் நடக்கக்கூடிய பல நிகழ்ச்சிகளை நம்ம வந்து பின்னாடி நின்று நமக்கு வந்து டிஜிட்டலில் வந்து ஒரு பல சேவைகள் செஞ்சுட்டு வரார். அப்படி உங்களுக்கு அறிமுகப்படுத்த வேண்டிய பிரபு அரவிந்த பிரபு கடந்த நவம்பர் மாதம் 24ஆம் தேதி இவருடைய திருமணம் நாகர்கோவிலில் நடைபெற்றது. அவர்களை இங்கு நம்ம திரு பக்தி வினோத மகாராஜ் அவர்கள் வந்து கௌரவிக்கிறார். அவருடைய குடும்பத்தாரை இங்கே அழைக்கிறோம். குறிப்பாக அரவிந்த பிரபு அண்டு நந்தகுமாரி அவருடைய புதிய தம்பதிகளுடைய பெற்றோர்கள், குறிப்பாக அரவிந்த பிரபு அவருடைய பெற்றோர் கோவிந்தராஜன் மற்றும் சின்னிராஜன் அவர்களை இங்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். நந்தகுமாரி அவர்கள் வந்து லேட் முருகன் அண்டு கேசவி மாதுரிய தேவிதாசி அவங்களுடைய புதல்வி. இங்கு அவருடைய குடும்பத்தினார் உறவினர்கள் எல்லோரும் வந்திருக்காங்க. இவங்களுடைய திருமண வாழ்க்கை இந்த கிருஷ்ண பக்தி குரு கிருஷ்ணருக்காக பல சேவைகளை மீண்டும் தொடர்ந்து செய்வதற்காக நாம் ஒருமுறை ஹரே கிருஷ்ண மந்திரம் உச்சரிப்போமாக. உறக்க சொல்லுங்கள். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா கிருஷ்ண கிருஷ்ணா ஹரே 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 ராம 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 ஹரே ஹரே. தேங்க்யூ. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. இன்று ஞாயிறு விருந்தின் சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக முக்கியமான ஒரு மருத்துவர் ரத்னகுமார் மற்றும் அவருடைய துணைவியார் 2 பேர் இங்கே நம் திருக்கோவிலுக்கு முதன்முறையாக வந்திருக்கு. அம்பிகா மற்றும் ரத்னகுமார் அவங்களை இங்கு தாழ்மையோடு அழைக்கின்றோம். அவர்கள் வந்து மருத்துவ சேவையில் பல சேவைகளை பல வருடங்களாக செய்து விட்டுறாங்க. குறிப்பாக இயலாதவர்களுக்கு இந்த மருத்துவத்துறையில் பல உதவிகளை செய்து வருகின்ற மருத்துவர் ரத்னகுமார் அவர்களை இங்கு இஸ்கான் கோவை நிதி வரவேற்கின்றது. அவர்களை இப்பொழுது தற்போது திரு பக்தி வினோத மகாராஜ் அவர்கள் பவித்திர மாலை அளிக்க முடியும். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. அடுத்ததாக மிக முக்கியமான ஒரு அறிவிப்பு. நீங்கள் எல்லாம் ஆவலோடு எதிர்பார்க்கக்கூடிய ஒரு யாத்திரையை பற்றியது. கோவை சந்திரா யாத்ரா இந்த 2023ஆம் ஆண்டு நாம் கோவிலில் வந்து 3 விதமான யாத்திரைகளை நம்ம கண்டக்ட் பண்ணுறோம். ஒன்று வந்து லாங் யாத்ரா, இரண்டாவது வந்து 3 days யாத்ரா, ஷார்ட் யாத்ரான்னு சொல்லக்கூடியது, மூன்றாவது வந்து ஒரு நாள் நடக்கக்கூடிய இந்த யாத்திரை. இந்த 3 யாத்திரைகளும் இந்த கோவை சந்திரா யாத்ரா குழுவினர் மிக சிறப்பாக இந்த வருடம் நடத்தினார்கள். குறிப்பாக ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து லாங் யாத்ரா துவாரகா நம்ம திரு பக்தி வினோத மகாராஜ் தலைமையில் இந்த யாத்திரை நடைபெற்றது. அதற்கு பின்பாக இந்த 3 நாள் யாத்திரை கடந்த விஜயதசமி சமயத்தில் வந்து நரசிம்மர் தோன்றிய இந்த அகோபிலத்தில் வந்து 3 நாள் யாத்திரை 200 பக்தர்களுக்கு மேன்றாக பங்கு பெற்று குறிப்பாக சிறப்பு உபன்யாசம், கீர்த்தனை, பஜனை, பிரசாதம் இந்த போன்ற அற்புதமான அனுபவத்தை கொடுத்தார்கள். கடந்த மாதம் இந்த தாமோதர மாதத்தில் இந்த தீர்த்த யாத்திரை, இந்த ஒரு நாள் யாத்திரை கோவையில் உள்ள பழம் கோவிலாக நம்ம அறியக்கூடிய காரமடை ரங்கநாதர் கோவில், தென் திருப்பதி மற்றும் பாலமலை ரங்கநாதர்கள் ஒரே நாளில் இந்த யாத்திரை கண்டக்ட் பண்ணாங்க. இந்த 3 யாத்திரையும் இந்த வருடம் தென்பட்டது. 2024ஆம் ஆண்டு நம்ம கோவை சந்திர யாத்திரை குழுவினர் மிக பிரம்மாண்டமான ஒரு யாத்திரையை ஏற்பாடு செய்ய திட்டமிட்டுள்ளார்கள். ஆகவே இந்த யாத்திரையானது வருகின்ற ஏப்ரல் மாதம் 20ஆம் தேதி தொடங்கி ஏப்ரல் மாதம் 30ஆம் தேதி 10 நாட்கள் இந்த யாத்திரையை நடத்த திட்டமிட்டுள்ளார்கள்.